everybody, it's me Linh here, and today I'm going to talk about how cigarettes could affect our body. Well, it's raining right now out here, so I don't know if you can see, but my hand is a little bit wet. So it's really dark, and it might seem a little bit noisy, but I think that it will be okay, as if I always say. 1. What harmful substances are found in cigarette smoke and how do they enter the body? Well, there are many harmful substances and chemicals in a cigarette smoke, like nicotine, carbon monoxide, and tar. And when a person inhales, then these chemicals would through our nose and the oxygen around, it will affect our body and then enter our body and then affect it, and then it will quickly enter the bloodstream, and over time then these chemicals could damage many of our body systems like lungs, brains, heart, blood systems, blood vessels, and many more. Why is nicotine considered one of the most addictive substances in cigarettes? Well, when nicotine reaches the brain, then it will create a temporary feeling of relaxation and satisfaction. And when the feeling wears off, then that person would tend to want more of that. So then when they use more, then they would eventually become addictive. And this cycle would make quitting cigarettes really hard. How does smoking affect the lungs over time? Well, long-term smoking could increasing risk of chronic lung diseases, and I actually have a mind map over here so that I could know how to explain the effects that cigarettes could actually cause to our body, but I'm not actually understanding what I wrote. Okay, so when harmful substances enter our body, then build up in our lungs, then it would eventually affect our breathing and then cause many lung diseases. And also, it's a major cause to cancer because our body has a way to prevent cancer from actually growing in our body. But when we smoke, then the chemicals in the cigarette will actually damage those methods of preventing cancer, and then eventually it will cause cancer. What effects does smoking have on the heart and blood vessels? Well, smoking would cause blood vessels to narrow, and then it will make the heart have to work harder to actually bring blood to our whole body. So even smoking a small number of cigarettes could affect our blood vessels, and it will increase the risk of having cardiovascular. How does cigarette smoking increase the risk of cancer? Well, many chemicals in the cigarettes would damage the DNA inside the cells and the natural system of preventing cancer in our body. So smoking could be linked to the cancer of many of our smoking is linked to the cancer of lungs, mouth, smoke, heart, organs, many things. And the longer a person smokes, then the greater the risk of having cancer becomes. Why is secondhand smoke dangerous even for non-smokers? Well, secondhand smoke would contain many of the same toxic chemicals the ones that are inhaled by the smokers, and the people who breathe it regularly, like the wife or the children, would have a higher risk of lung diseases and heart problems and like asthma attacks and things like that. So protecting others from cigarette smoke is also very important. If one of your friends wanted to quit smoking, how would you support them? Well, I think that I would encourage them to set like realistic goals, and I would try to encourage them and like maybe tell them or maybe remind them of not smoking, or maybe help them get through with like supporting um, like supporting them, and like having encouragement from me, then I think that it would be much easier to quit smoking. After watching this talk, what is the most important lesson that you have learned about smoking? Well, I think that you should never try it, because even when you just smoke for like a really small amount of time, then like it it could eventually cause addiction, because the nicotine in the cigarette is like really addictive. So you should never even try smoking, not to say like do it for a long time. And I think that this talk would show that preventing and quitting smoking is really important for like the person who smokes and the non-smokers that could like be exposed to like the smoke, to like the smoking person. Well, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.